from Kellogg's.
Now for the men's 200-meter backstroke, the world and American record held by Rick Carey of Mount Kisco, New York. Rick Carey is the leading qualifier for this final race. His qualifying time, the fastest in the world this year. To place Rick Carey in his proper perspective, you simply say that he ranks along with Vladimir Salnikov of the Soviet Union and Mikhail Gross of West Germany as one of the three greatest and most consistent male swimmers in the world. There are two other fascinating swimmers in the field. In lane one, 22-year-old Jesse Vasayo of Miami. Already you have seen him make the Olympic team with his great performance in the 400-meter individual medley. He won a world championship in this event back in 1978. It was Berlin. And up in lane 7, another great comeback story. 26-year-old Peter Rocca of Concord, California. When a neighbor left the set after the 1976 Olympics in Montreal, Rocca was his inheritor as the #1 man in the event. He held the mantle for 3 years until Rick Carey surpassed him. Rocca retired for 3 years, came back last year. He has a chance to make another Olympic team here after having won silver medals in both 100 and 200 backstroke in Montreal 8 years ago. So lane 1 is Bio, lane 2 Glenn McCall, Stone Mountain, Georgia, lane 3 Steve Fernicote, who won this event back in 1980 the trials, lane 4 K, lane 5 fast improving Dan Beach of Rock, Maryland, lane 6 Richie Huey, Atlanta, Georgia, lane 7 Rocca, and lane 8 Yarrett of Michiejo. Remember, this is 4 laps of the pool. Lane is the top of your screen, and lane 1 is at the bottom of the screen. The characteristic bathe cap, the middle of the pool, belongs to Rick Carey, who had already taken command.
Jim would expect Rick Carey to go on the lead and probably break world record that he already owns. One of the amazing things about Rick Carey, he has such confidence in the way he races. He used to think he had a hitch stroke, and observing it a little closer, he actually observed the lane line to find out when he can turn. Sometimes very deceptive to watch the roof of the indoor complex or these flags you'll see passing them to judge from when they should make their turn at the 50, 100-meter marks.
Carey touched 50 meters in a time just a little bit off of his world record pace. He established this particular world record last summer at the Interstate Outdoor in Clovis, California. The big question, of course, you assume that Carey is going to lead this race and make the team. Who finished second behind? Right now, the 3 men who are joining that battle are Sayo in lane 1. Steve Barnico's dropped out, so it's Glenn Hall in lane 2. And up in lane 5, 18-year-old Dan Beach, junior at Princeton. Brockville, Maryland, 10th in national last summer, but has improved by nearly 3 seconds and is in line.
This is Miles in #1. Exception strong for that second place possible finish to make that Olympic team. Certainly Rick Carey has undoubtedly. Surprisingly, these swimmers, even though they swim on their back, Jim, they have to have controlled breathing. They breathe probably every third stroke so that they have some sense of rhythm.
Carey is about 2/10 of a second of his world record pace, cruising as he comes back home with less than 50 meters to go. Battled second place on the second spot on the Olympic team. Seems to belong to the mud. Jesse Vasayo, then lane 1. If it's not going to be Vasayo, it's going to be Dan Beach. But Jesse looks very strong now with 15 meters to go and at a quarter body length lead. Carey touches for victory. The time of 1:58.86 is new world and American record. Brand new record for Rick Carey. Second place in the event. Apparently with Jesse Vasayo. Did indeed. It was Vasayo in lane 1 who took Billy up the man up lane 5. He did for the second spot. Great swim for Carey.
Absolutely. Earlier, I think that I had expected he was going to try to break world record. Certainly, there's not much left to do when you have such ability over the rest of the field. But certainly, outstanding swim. And that's the merit a lot courageous on Jesse Vasayo for it because it's weak leg. He had to get out there as best he could. It did. Hung on. He's got a strength now, and I think we're going to see surprise improvement in Jesse.
There's Jesse Vasayo's mother. A lot of relief for her earlier in the meet. We made it in the 400-meter individual medley, and now this comes continuing celebration, the return of Jesse Vasayo.
Jim, here we can see Rick Carey doing some of that controlled breathing that I was talking about. He opens his mouth, takes a breath, he holds through one stroke, all of a sudden takes another breath, holds it through another stroke, and there you can see him doing it again. You have to have some sort of rhythm breathing, otherwise you'll get all lost your momentum.
And despite swimming most of the race virtually by himself, Carey built through the last 50 meters to again break his world record event. Jesse Vasayo qualified in a second event. Right now, Carey is poolside with Ann.
Jim, Rick Carey has such tremendous ability, such a great competitor that one just assumed that he win this race. Rick, given that, were you concentrating on breaking that world record?
Well, I don't like to just assume that I win a race. That's, someone who does that bound to lose. It was really tough. And I wanted to get into the race knowing I'd have a tough race no matter what. And I wanted to break a record. That was the goal for the meet. But I don't think I'd ever discount anybody in a race.
You already broke your own world record. Do you think that people are going to start assuming that go to Los Angeles and once again you'll break another? Would that some pressure that you would have to deal with?
Well, yeah, a little bit. I'm not going to really what other people expect of me. It's what I expect and what my coach expects. I'm just going to try to do the best I can for my own race and do it well.
We'll be